I'ma treat you like I got nothing left to live for. I'ma place all my bets on you.
Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm going to go ahead and get into the respawn class video that I set to make a little while ago. Been scrimming over the last couple of days. I got a feel for the game a little bit more now. So I think I'm a little bit more qualified to make the video. I wasn't before, and that's why I didn't. I put it off for a little while, and I know you guys were a little pissed off at me for that. But I had a good reason. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and change up the way I did it from Black Ops 3. I'm going to make the classes instead of explaining the classes, just so you guys understand top to bottom what I'm doing. With the new weapon draft feature that got implemented this year, each person on your team is only allowed to use one gun, or pick two guns but use one gun, really. So, myself, I'm using the NV4. Now, in terms of sights, I go with ELO. Red Dot, obviously, is good as well. Everybody asks me ELO or Red Dot. I'm going to say it right now, it's personal preference, guys. Use whatever you want. I'm more of an ELO person, and I really like the lens reticle. The dots one's really good as well, straight dot, and I think just the defaults are the ones that most pro players are using, but I use lens. Now, there are a couple bad things about create a class in this game. One of the good things is that perks are in other Call of Duties, you need perks, whereas in this game, it's not really necessary, and you can stack your gun really well, but I obviously don't do that all the time. If the other team's throwing stones and nades and shit at you, don't run no perks. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit more of a selfish class at first. We're going to go foregrip, quick draw, stock, rifle barrel. I'm only going to run one last perk. Now, Dead Silence is actually really, really good in hardpoint because you can sound whore really easily. And Marksman is also good, but like I said, I've been more leaning towards Dead Silence. And then you go with your EMC pistol. You can go Kendall, whatever you want to use. I like the EMC because it's a 3-shot kill, and you can shoot it as fast as your trigger finger goes, and I have a really good trigger finger. So just an overall view of the class really quickly. This is more of a selfish class. This might be like an uplink class if I don't need to throw anything for my team or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and go down, NV4 again, ELO, go lens. Now, more of a standard class, 3 perks. We're going to go quick draw, grip, and stock. Dexterity or blast shield, depending, other teams throwing stones and nades, whatever you want to do. Attack resist or momentum. Momentum speeds up your sprinting as long as you don't jump or slide. If you just keep sprinting straight, you're going to go faster. Attack resist, does what it says. And then you can go Dead Silence Marksman, whichever you want. And then throw on your pistol. Now, this is more of just like a standard class. Maybe again, this is a little bit more selfish though because you don't have any lethals or tacticals. We're going to go ahead and move down into a lethal and tactical class. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little quickly, guys. That's why I'm kind of trying to go through. You can pause the video at any time. Take a look at the overview of the class. Go ahead and do a stun and nade class. Now, the thing that sucks about this game is when you want to run 2 tacticals, you have to use 3 points. Now, there's only 10 points in a class, which sucks. But like in Black Ops 2, it didn't take an extra point to run an extra trophy. But in this game, it does. So you have to run 2 trophies, and then that frees up 3 attachments and a single perk. Or you can run no perks, which is stupid, and just use a pistol, or there's a lot of possibilities, but at the same time, you're kind of hindered. This is my double trophy class. It does switch up depending on what the other team is doing. I'll adjust the class mid-series. Say they're throwing a bunch of nades and they're actually affecting me. I'll throw on blast shield. If it's just no nades, nothing, I'll just run Dead Silence because, like I said, it's really easy to hear people and say I'm on rotation and somebody doesn't know that I'm there. And plus, how fluky the spawns are in this game. Having Dead Silence, that element of surprise that they may not know you're there, is pretty valuable. Moving into another class. Now, I started using this class today on my stream. And this class is actually crazy good. So it's just a normal 3 attachment class with a pistol, and I run 2 EMPs. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking that's just stupid. Obviously EMPs are good. EMPs in this game are actually broken as hell. Get rid of your mini-map. You can't move when you get hit by an EMP. You get no boost. You can't you can aim in, but it's like being stunned. And it's just EMPs just destroy you in this game. So I started running double EMPs today, and it's crazy good. I highly suggest you guys start using those. Sorry, I don't use a pistol on my double equipment classes. Now, these are basically the 4 core classes I'll use. 3 of these I'll use in hardpoint, and then this is the one I'll use in uplink most likely, unless I'm going full-blown selfish, which I rarely do in hardpoint. I'm more of a support player in hardpoint. I always run double trophies, double EMPs, anything like that. These 2 classes are more for uplink. Uplink, I'm not really throwing stuff. Even in uplink, I might still use a double EMP class, but Hardpoint, I'm just going to be sticking to double trophies and double EMPs mostly. S&D, I already went over, you guys knew that. Now, for the different guns, say you're using like a K-bar or an OSA or something like that, the only thing that I would change in these classes is the K-bar. I would run Dexterity over Dead Silence because you reload very, very slowly with the K-bar. But, like I said, guys, pause the video at any time going through any of these classes. These are the main two that I use, double trophy and double EMP with one perk. The perk can change depending on the team that you're playing. If they're, abusing stuns, EMPs, nades, etc., etc. If maybe you don't want to run 3 attachments, take off like grip, something like that. The NV4 is stupidly accurate as it is. I would only do that on the NV4 though. I don't use the other guns really, so I don't really know how good they are without grip. But the NV4 you can use without it. You take that off, that frees up an extra slot. Maybe run a pistol and another perk, something like that. There's a lot of things you can do in this game, but it is kind of screwed because of the double slot thing for tactical. So thank you guys for watching. Just a quick video. I want to do the anchoring series before I leave to go move, so I'll probably end up getting that out sometime soon. Probably going to do another stream highlights video because I have a pretty good one coming out for that. And then I'll probably start on the anchoring series. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day.